A very good afternoon, everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. This is your educator, Shruti Sharma. So let me see who all are there with us. So who all are there? You can write down in the live chat section. I can see what you all are writing. Yes, guys, quickly let me know who all are there. Right, we have Siddhi, we have Nazim. Hi, it is Umrah, right? Umrah. I remember Umrah. So we have Rishik, we have Siddhi. So guys, how is it doing? How are you doing? Tell me. Should we begin? We have a session today on the topic light. So let others also join. You can share the code of the class with everybody else. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Siddhi? Hi, Satish. All right. So let's begin. Others will join us soon. All right. Great. So we have a session today on the topic light, where we will be discussing that what is light, what is reflection, how is it different from refraction, and what are the various laws of reflection. All right. And we will be doing the Mentee quiz on the topics which I will be teaching you in this session. All right. Mentee code. Mansi, for Mentee code you have to wait for a few minutes. Right. Let's study and then we will have the Mentee quiz. So first of all, know your educator. This is me, Shruti Sharma. I am an experienced science teacher who has an experience of teaching for over 12 years on various platforms. So I have taught thousands of learners till date, and apart from teaching, I love to read, I love to paint, and I'm really fond of gardening and traveling. So you can follow me on Unacademy. All of you, I hope you all are following, because I could see that many of you are there from my plus classes and special classes, right? So now first of all, let's know about Unacademy Plus subscription. So most of you have already taken, but all those who are, oh yes, Nampreet, thank you so much for your kind words. So now all of you must have already taken the Plus subscription, but if you have not, then I would recommend you to please take as soon as possible, because there are so many benefits that you are going to get from our Plus subscription. Now we do provide free classes, but if you take Plus subscription, you will get live classes for all subjects on a daily basis. You will have weekly quizzes, you will have doubt solving sessions, you will have practice question sessions, and we do organize a test series which you can be the part of, and we are always there for you 24/7, guys. So if you take the Plus subscription, and you can use my code, which is SHR Live, for the discounts and get the maximum benefits. As you already know that Unacademy is a platform, online learning platform, where you can start from scratch and you can become the master of it. So we provide so many courses, so many classes, and we provide coaching for all the competitive examinations. So as per your need, you can join us. So, but I would ask you people to please first of all subscribe to our Unacademy YouTube channel and press the bell icon. I hope you all have. So these are the things that we have. We have the Plus classes, we have the Iconic subscription also. So as I told you about the Plus, but Iconic, I would suggest it is a little better, because apart from all the benefits of Plus, you will get the personal mentor, live doubt session, parent connect program, and you will also be provided with a study planner. All right. Hi Nampreet, we have Mentee quiz. Don't worry, we have Mentee quiz. So these are some of the ongoing batches that we have. We have the Eureka batches for all the classes 6, 7 and 8, where we are covering almost 100% syllabus of all the 3 main subjects, which are math, science and SST. So for grade 8, you can enroll to my batch, which is the Eureka batch. And we also have the weekend revision batches also, because we do know that you people are, many a times you people are busy during the day, during the week. So you can also attend our weekend batches, which are specially designed for you for math, science, English and Hindi. You can get the details on our Unacademy app, right? All of you, I hope you are clear. Any questions you can ask me. So if two first all right, there is one Mentimeter quiz, but there will be many questions. So these are the subscription plans, the pricing plans that are there. So you can see that if you go for the longer duration, it would be quite economical for you. All right. And for all your subscription period, you will have all the classes which are there on the Unacademy app. You can be the part of it. You can get the notes. You can get the live sessions. You can also view the recorded sessions. So please take either Plus or Iconic, and these are the pricing plans. So you can use my code SHR Live and take the subscription. All right. So now who all are there with us? Tell me fast. Let's quickly learn. Who all are there? Great. So we have 3 people who are just there. So you people just wait for Mentee quiz. We will begin in next 15 minutes. All right. Yes, guys? All right. So now let's learn what is light. So tell me, what is light? What is light? Light is a form of energy. Please do write down the answers in the comment section in the chat box. I will give you the Mentimeter quiz code in another 10 minutes. So don't worry. Mentee quiz code will be given to you. All right. Now, quickly let me know, what is light? What do you understand by light? Light is a form of energy which enables us to see, right? So light is a form of energy and it enables us to see objects. And how do we detect? We detect light with our eyes. So what happens actually? So if this is the object and light falls on it, then it gets reflected, and that reflected light goes to your eyes and it makes an image in your eyes, and that's how you see things. And then brain also functions in this. Brain has an important functions because whatever image is made in the eye, that is perceived by brain and that makes you see things. So that's how you see. So here today we will be talking about what is light, reflection, laws of reflection and many more. And in the next session, I will be telling you about the human eye and how does it function. I hope you are clear. Any questions? Any questions, guys? All right. So do you know how does light travel? How many of you know how does light travel? Tell me, how many of you know how does light travel? Light travels in straight line, right? So light always travels in a straight line, and this property of light is called rectilinear propagation of light. All right. So you can actually prove this with the help of one simple experiment where you can just take a cylindrical tube and just try to look at things using that tube. Can you see that in this diagram here? So you can actually see through that cylindrical tube, but if you bend that tube, all right, so if you bend that, if the tube is bent, then you will see that the light is blocked and you are not able to see the things which are at the other end of the tube. So this is happening because light always travels in the straight line. When you have bent the tube, the light is not bending. So very good. So Satish is writing the bouncing of light is called reflection, right? Perfect. And light travels through a medium. No, Kamakshi, it doesn't. Yes, it travels through the medium also. It travels through water and all, but it is not necessary that it requires a medium, because when light comes from sun to us on earth, then there is complete vacuum. There is complete vacuum in the space and light travels. So it does not require any medium to travel. If it is there, fine. If it is not there, then also light will travel. I hope you are clear. Right. Hi Dibanjan. How are you doing? So who all are there? So now, when light falls on an object, what are the three things which happen? When light falls on an object, light gets absorbed by the object, it gets transmitted. That means it passes through the object on which it is falling. And the other thing which can happen is it falls on the object and it bounces back, and that bouncing back of light is called reflection. Are we clear? That is called reflection. So whenever light falls on an object, so what are the three things which can happen? It can be absorbed, it can be reflected, and it can be transmitted. Are you clear? I hope you are clear. Yes, we will be coming on to this Mentee quiz. Don't worry. Just give me 5 minutes. Let me explain, guys. How will you answer the questions if you don't study? So now, when light falls on a surface and hits, and a part of it hits the surface and then it bounces back. So this phenomena of light, bouncing back of light, is called reflection. Alright, what do we call it? We call it, hi Nampreet. Alright, it is clear. So we call it reflection, right? Now, look at these some important words. How many of you know about reflection, incident ray, reflected ray, normal? Hi Srinivas, hi Pranav, how are you doing? Angle of incidence, angle of reflection. How many of you know about it? Quickly let me know. So let's study. Now, as we all know that when light falls on a surface, it bounces back. So that phenomena, that property of light is called reflection. I hope you are clear. Right? Now, this ray of light which is coming from the source. It could be natural source, it could be artificial source, any source. Hi Parshia, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Very good, Satish. Angle I is equal to angle R. That's what we are going to talk about. Great. So, thank you for participating. Wonderful. So now, the source, whenever the source is sending the rays of light, so this ray of light which is coming from the source and it is falling on the surface, we call it incident ray. What do we call it? Incident ray. I am good, Persia. I hope you're good too. Now, the point at which it falls is called point of incidence. How many of you know? What do we call it? We call it point of incidence. I want each one of you to participate. Please be active in the chat box. All of you just be active in the chat box. So now this point is called point of incidence. So now, very good Pranav. So now at this point, when you draw a line, an imaginary line which is passing through this point of incidence and which is perpendicular to the surface. This is, can you see? This is perpendicular to the surface. So this line is called normal. What do we call it? Normal, right? Great, Arpita. So now the next thing that we have is when this ray of light, when it bounces back from this point of incidence, we call it reflected ray. Are we clear with the reflected ray? Are we clear with the reflected ray? Right, we are. Now the next one that we have is the angle between the incident ray and normal. Now what is this angle between the incident ray and normal? This is called angle I, and that is angle of incidence. Angle between incident ray and normal. And likewise, normal also makes an angle with reflected ray, and that is called angle of reflection. We will have in 10 minutes. Don't worry. I'm just revising the topics. Let me teach you guys. Yes, Vishakha, definitely you are always there. You're regular in my classes. How can I forget you? Very good, Arpita. So now this is angle I, this is angle R, this is incident ray, this one is reflected ray, and this line which is passing through the point of incidence, which is perpendicular to the surface, we call it normal, right? Now Look at this diagram. I hope there is no issue, no confusion with that. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Now, I told you this is angle I and this is angle R. So, whenever light falls on a surface, it follows certain laws of reflection. What does it follow? It follows certain laws of reflection. Can you tell me what are those laws of reflection? Who will tell me? Hi Pavitra, you are not, no, bacha, you are not late. Now, we call it laws of reflection, right? Now, these are the certain laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection. The first one is the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal. They all lie in the same plane. So, you can see these rays and this normal. So they all lie in the same plane. That is the first law. What is the second law? You are perfectly right, Pranav. It is angle I. It is always equal to angle R. Right? It is always equal to angle R. So let me give you a question. Quickly answer this question. If angle I is 40 degree, tell me what is angle R? Tell me what is angle R? If it is 40 degree, if angle I is 40 degree, then what is angle R? Tell me. Very good Pranav, very good Arpita. It is 40 degree, right? Now, very good Kabir, very good Rishik, Smriti, Satish, wonderful. Great. We have answers from all of you. Wonderful. Now tell me the next question. Now, if now I give you reflected ray, angle of reflection, it is 60 degree. Can you tell me what is angle I? Who can tell me what is angle I? If angle R is 60 degree. Oh, yes Pranav, it is going to be 60 degree. Why? Because angle I, as I told you, as per the laws of reflection, angle I is always equal to angle R. So if angle R is 60 degree, angle I has to be 60 degree. Alright, it has to be 60 degree. So now can we move on to the next question? Should we move on to the next one? Okay, now let me give you one difficult question and let me see how many of you answer that. Alright, so let's see. Now this time I am giving you this angle. I am giving you this angle and I say this angle is 30 degree. You have to tell me what is angle I and what is angle R. So who is smart one here? Who can tell me what is angle I? And let me tell you, let me remind you actually, this complete angle is 90 degree because normal always makes an angle of 90 degree with a surface. Why 55 degree guys? Oh, I have got many answers. I am getting 60 degree, 55 degree, 30 degree. I am getting different answers. So wow. So answer could be one only. Now look at this. If I tell you that this angle is 90 degree and out of which this is 30. So how much is angle I? Angle I would be 90 degree minus 30 degree. Isn't it? Very good Ankit. Great. All of you, Sai Priya, Smriti, Arpita, Yadav, Anushka, Satish, very good Sunita, Rishik, all of you, great. So 90 degree minus 30 degree gives you 60 degree. So that is what angle I is. And if you know angle I, you can definitely find angle R, which is again 60 degree. Understood? I hope you have understood. So for all those who have answered, a smiley and a star for each one of you. Understood? So quickly answer. We are going to have Mentee quiz very soon. Right, we have Mentee quiz, so don't worry. So now, as we know, when light falls on a surface, it reflects. But it can reflect in number of ways. If the surface is smooth, we have regular reflection. Okay, if the surface is smooth, we have regular reflection. And if the surface is rough, it gives us diffused reflection. Pranav is asking me what is refraction. Alright Pranav, I'll tell you what is refraction. Just give me a minute. Let me complete this topic, bacha. So now here we are. Now look at this. Regular reflection is when all the incident rays which are coming from the source of light, when they fall on a surface, the mirror, any reflecting surface, they go back in the same direction. They are all going in the same direction. They are parallel to one another. Alright, because all of them have same angle of incidence and all of them have same angle of reflection. If you see here, if you make the normal here, you will see that all anguli for all the three rays, they are same, and angle of reflection is also same. It is diffused reflection, Arpita, for the question you are asking. So this is regular reflection. But now when light falls on a surface which is a rough surface, now every ray of light makes a different angle of incidence and different angle of reflection. So here angle of incidence is different, here is different, here is different. So that's why angle of reflection is also different, and that's why all these reflected rays, they are going in different directions. Are we clear? They are all going in different directions. So but you know that we are able to see things, everything, because of diffused reflection. It is because of the diffused reflection that we are able to see things, right? I hope you are clear. Now tell me what it is. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you get your reflected image. Very good, Rishik. Now when you look at yourself in the mirror, you get your image. And what are the properties of that image? Your right hand appears left, right? So what do we call that? We call that lateral inversion. So whenever there is an image formed by the plane mirror, it reverses the image. Can you see that? How brown appears to be in the mirror. You can do one thing. You can just write down your name, all of you, just write down your name on a piece of paper and go and hold it in front of the mirror and quickly see that how does it look like. You can do this simple activity anytime, right? So when you take your name paper with a name and you put it in front of the plane mirror, you will see that it will give you the reversed image. And that property of light, or that thing which is done by this plane mirror, the interchange of right and left, your right becomes left and your left becomes right. So that is called lateral inversion. What do we call that? Yes, Prana. So that is called lateral inversion. And what are the properties of the image which are formed by the plane mirror? That you know already. So then quickly revise. We have the image which is virtual. That means we cannot obtain it on screen. And it is erect. That means it is upright. Your head is there, head up, toe down. Alright. If this is the object, the image will also be like that. So that is what erect is. Then it undergoes lateral inversion. That means right becomes left, left becomes right. And then also the size of the image is same as that of the object. So if this is your object and then this is the mirror, then your image will also be of the same size. And not just the size, even the distance between them will also be same. Are we clear? Tell me, are we clear? Great. Mentee. All right. We are going to, you can give me 2 minutes. It is 13:27. So give me 3 minutes and then I'll give you the code. Virtual image is something which you cannot obtain on screen. So all the images which are there behind the mirror, which are not able to be taken on the screen, they are all virtual images and they are always upright. They are erect. Are we clear, Lakshay? Are we clear, Lakshay? Now, you must have seen the word ambulance written on the ambulances, right? Why do they write it this way? Tell me, why do they write it this way? Pranav, let me tell you. Refraction, let me tell you. So now, this ambulance is written backwards so that if the ambulance is there on the road, so anyone who is driving ahead of the ambulance, they can see the ambulance written in the rear view mirror clearly, because when this makes the mirror image, it will be, what will it be? It will be ambulance. So that would be the mirror image of this word. So that's why it is written backwards, right? I hope all of you are clear. Any questions? Any questions? I am open to questions. Quickly answer. So there is one question. What is refraction? So now guys, what is refraction? Now I have told you, look at this. Light is falling and it is bouncing back. So this is reflection, right? But if light falls on a surface and it goes inside, it goes to the another medium and it bends, it does not go straight, but it bends. So that bending of light, because of change in the medium, if this is air or this is water, so that bending of light from air to water is called reflection. Okay, what do we call it? Sorry, refraction. We call it, just a moment, we call it refraction. So light coming, but it is not going straight, but it is bending. So this bending of light is called refraction. I hope I am clear. I hope I am clear. Oh, hi Yadav. Hi Yadav, this is a class in English, but I can definitely say hi to all Tamil students from my side, Shruti Sharma. Now Yadav is there in our class and he wants to greet all the Tamil students, right? I hope all the students are doing fine, right? So I am saying hi to all the students from all over the India, all right? Because we have students who have joined us from various parts of India. So that is the beauty of this Unacademy platform, right? All right. So now the next thing that we have is multiple reflection. How many of you know about multiple reflection? Quickly tell me, then I'll give you the Mentee code quickly. If you answer this question, tell me what is. You are from Andhra Pradesh. All right. I hope all of you are subscribing to our channel on YouTube. So now, what is multiple reflection? When there are multiple mirrors, when there are more than one mirrors and they are placed at an angle to one another. For example, this is one mirror, okay? And you place another mirror at some angle to it. There is some angle. So now they will make more than one image. And that is called multiple reflection. That means the light is reflecting multiple times here. So by placing more than one mirrors at different angles, you see different beautiful patterns, different number of images, right? So here, if I show you, look at this. You must have gone to the barber shop, salon. Have you gone to the salon or the barber, what do we call it, the barber shop? There are mirrors in front of you, there are mirrors behind you. So have you seen multiple images over there? How many of you have seen multiple images over there? I think all of you must have seen. So now that is because of two different mirrors. So now there is this formula by which we can actually calculate the number of images which can be formed. So there are beautiful things which can be made by kaleidoscope, by periscope, all right. So now if you have two mirrors, let's say there are two mirrors and they are placed at an angle, okay, they are placed at an angle and that angle, let's say it is theta. So how do we calculate the number of images? That how many images will they form? If I put a pencil here, then how many images will I see? That depends upon the angle between the two mirrors. So here the number of images is given by 360 divided by theta minus 1. So if this angle, let's say this is, tell me the angle What is that? Tell me the angle. Quickly tell me the angle. I'll use that angle. 30 degree. So let's say it is 30 degree. So how many images will I get? 360 divided by 30 minus 1. So it will be 11 images. We will get 11 images. If this angle becomes 60 degree, then how many images will we get? 360 divided by 60 minus 1. So it will give you how many? 6 minus 1, 5 images. Right? Very good. Keep on answering. Great, great, great. So that gives you 5 images. So that's how when you place these two mirrors which have how many, what is the angle? 0 degree. The angle is 0 degree. Okay. So how many images will we get? 360 divided by 0 minus 1. And anything divided by 0 is infinity. So we will get infinite images. How many images? Infinite, right? Infinite images. So now there are many beautiful examples of multiple reflection, like you can use periscope, you can use kaleidoscope, right? How many of you have made it for the science projects or otherwise also to look at things, to make things beautiful? How many of you have done that? Great, Lakshay. So now the last topic that we have is dispersion of light. So when white light splits into its component colors, we call it dispersion. We know that white light is made up of 7 colors. And what are these 7 colors? These are called Vibgyor. What do we call them? Vibgyor. So it is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So that is what Vibgyor is, right? Great. So these are the 7 colors, and this band of 7 colors is called spectrum. What do we call it? Tell me. We call it spectrum. I hope all of you are clear now. Okay, Lakshay. Now what happens in kaleidoscope? You want to ask, you have to place 3 mirrors. Okay, you have to place 3 mirrors. You are placing these 3 mirrors which have an angle of 60 degree to one another. 60 degree angle. Alright. Can you see that? And in between you can put any broken beads, colorful bangles, pebbles, and then look around. So because of these 3 mirrors which are there will be multiple images which will be formed, and because of those multiple images you will see beautiful patterns. Alright, Lakshay. Now it is because Arpita, because it absorbs all the colors and it reflects only, tell me, red color. That's why it is red, right? So now let's move on to, would you like to start with a Mentee quiz? How many of you want to go for the Mentee quiz? Tell me fast. How many of you go for the would like to go for the Mentee quiz? Here we are with the code which is, here we are with the code which is 5883202. All right. So it is 5883202. Quickly join. Let's see who all are joining us. Tell me fast who all are joining us. Fast. 588. We have 5 students only. You can go to www.mentee.com and it will just ask for the code where you have to fill this code 5883202. So not to worry, I am going to wait for 3-4 minutes. You can ask your friends, you can share the code with your friends so that we can have maximum number of participants. It is really fun when we have a lot of children. Isn't it? Tell me. isn't it? So quickly let everybody know. Yes, please. How many of you? We have 14 students. Wow, who is the fish? Who is the notebook? Who is this feet? Who is the cake? And then, all right, wow. So quickly answer. Let's begin. I'll begin in another 1 minute. So yes, please guys. Hurry up, hurry up. Great, we have 15 students. So I think we should begin or we should wait. We should begin or we should wait. All right. Chalo, let's begin. Let's see how many of them are there. We have 14 children right now, and rest of them will join us very soon. Okay, so rest of them will join us very soon. Now, great. Hi Vastika. Here we go with the questions, and you have to answer fast to get more points. So we have the first question which says rectilinear propagation of light means. Tell me which one is that? How many of you know this? How many of you know this? Great. Mentee quiz code is 5883202. So please join us, and the answer that we have is yes, light travels in a straight line, and all 14 of you are correct. Wonderful. I think you deserve a big round of applause. And we have the leaderboard where we have Ritu, Amit, Albert Einstein, Rishik. Then I really don't get this name. And then we have Ansh, Akshay, Sainpriya, Mayank and Maverick. Ritu was the fastest and correct. All of them were correct actually. So now the next question that we have is on your screen. Tell me who all are there. How many of you have joined? Objects. Tell me objects which allow light to pass through them. What do we call them? Opaque, transparent or translucent? Hurry up. Done. So tell me answer. Opaque, transparent, translucent. For every question, you people are being given 30 seconds. So I think that is quite fair. Everyone has voted. Wow, I'm so loving this set of students because all of you are so smart. Every answer that you are giving is correct. Wonderful. I think you deserve a big round of applause. So the next one that we have is the leaderboard, and let's see how the leaderboard changes. We have Albert Einstein, who is on the top with 1974 points. Next question which is there for you is right there on your screen. When light hits an area and bounces back, what do we call it? We call it echo, refraction, reflection or absorbing. Guys, answer this question. And this time also I want all of you to be correct. So please, just 2 students. I think there was a doubt. The answer is reflection. Refraction is bending of light. Okay. So now the next one we have the leaderboard that says this time who has got the first position? Sai Priya. Congratulations. So now the next one. So now the next one. According to the law of reflection, I told you all what is law of reflection. So what is the relationship between the angle of incidence and angle of reflection? Are they like equal, or one is greater or less than the other? Who knows this? I hope all of you know this. I hope all of you know this. Tell me fast. Is it less, greater or equal to? And you have to answer fast to get more points. You have to answer fast to get more points. And the answer is equal to, right? All 16 have given me the correct answer. Guys, all those who have a confusion, please check the laws of reflection again. And it shows you. Great. Great, great, great. So the answer we have is equal, and still Sai Priya is on top. The next one, the fifth question out of the 20 questions that we have. What does the moon do? You know what is moon? Moon is a natural satellite of Earth. So does it have the light of its own, or it reflects the light of the sun, or it produces heat? Oh, 16 also. Again, this time are correct, and leaderboard says, Maverick was the fastest, and he has now got the first position. Oh, we have Himang also with us. Then Manojit, great. Many new names are coming up in the leaderboard. So now the next question we are having here is question number 6, and that shows when an opaque object comes in the path of light, what does it form? Image, shadow, black white image, or depends on the color of light? Now it is a simple question. Yes, it is a very simple question. When an opaque object comes in the path of light, it forms. What does it form? Correct. Absolutely correct. It is shadow which is formed. And after these questions, the leaderboard says, I am really not able to pronounce this name. So could you please tell me your real name in the chat box? You are Chavi. Hi Chavi, how are you doing? Please join the Mentee quiz. So it is okay, I am not just taking this name. I think it is another language only. So next question is, so you people are testing your teacher as well. Which letters of English alphabet will not show lateral inversion? So you people know what is lateral inversion. So what all alphabets are there which you people see in the mirror will appear to be same. They will not look different. So which set of alphabets are they? Which set of alphabets are they? Tell me. Hurry up. And the answer that we have got is in 3, 2, 1, it is IOU. Oh, we got different answers, but maximum participants have answered the right. And the leaderboard says, after this question, we are here. We have Maverick again on top. All right, next question is question number 8. So we have 13 questions which are there. So plane mirror forms an image of an object because what does it do? Does it absorb light? Does it reflect light, or the light passes through it, or it emits light? I think everybody. It's Nagudha. Is it Nagudha? What is that? So now it is right. It is reflect. 14 students out of 17. And the leaderboard changes this time and has given you the leader on the leaderboard is Maverick again. Alright, the next question we have is, let's know in the diagram. Now look at this. You know in the diagram which letter represents angle of incidence? That is the angle between incident ray and normal. Are you clear? Angle of incidence and normal. So please think and then answer the question. Don't be in a hurry. It is good to answer fast, but it is better to answer correct. Alright. And the answer says it is, the right answer was D. Only 8 students. Oh, I have a similar question now. Hi, smart boy. What's your name? The next one is the leaderboard. And we will see the leaderboard now after 2 questions. Okay, let's move on to the next question, which is similar to that, almost similar to that. Which letter represents angle of reflection? Angle. I am asking about the angle, guys. Hi Govind, how are you doing? Hi Aves. I hope all of you have subscribed to YouTube channel. All of you have subscribed to YouTube channel? Please press the bell icon as well. Answer is right. It is E. E is the correct answer. Now the next one, as I told you, is we will see the leaderboard after 3 questions now. You answer this question. All right, we have, great. In the diagram, which letter represents incident ray? The ray which is coming from the source of light. Which one represents incident ray? Incident ray, bache, look at the arrow. Look at the arrow and then answer. It is, oh, I think that was C. Okay, that was C. That was the incident ray. Now the next one that we have is the leaderboard, and it shows what happened, Arpita. This time, oh, we have new names in the leaderboard. Albert Einstein was the fastest, but Aditi has got the first position. Now the next one, quickly answer the 12th question. We have 9 more questions. In the diagram, which letter represents a reflected ray? Guys, look at the arrows. That reflected ray is the ray of light which bounces back after reflection, which goes in the opposite direction of incident ray. Which one is that? Yes, it is B. Now this time you people have understood and you people have answered correctly. Wonderful. And the answer is B. So I hope you are clear now. I hope you are clear now. You can write down here. The answer says Albert Einstein and Lord Amit both were fastest, but Aditi still is on top. Now next question that we have is question number 13, and it is right there on your screen. So which alphabet, which letter represents a normal? I think now this is the simplest, and I should get the perfect. Oh, it was A. It was A, right? The line which makes 90-degree angle with the surface. It is perpendicular to the surface, right? Next one is the leaderboard, and the leaderboard says Sagar was the fastest this time. Wow. But Aditi is still there on top. So let's see who gets me the answer of the next question, which is right there on your screen, and it says it asks the simplest things which we have just discussed. The imaginary line perpendicular to a reflecting surface. What do we call it? The imaginary line perpendicular to a reflecting surface. Is it crooked, parallel, angular, or normal line? Which one is that? It is right. It is, should I tell the answer? It is so difficult to hold back when the quiz is going on and you are not able to participate. Even I want to participate. So it says normal, right? That is called normal. It is not parallel, it is perpendicular. I think I should also participate in the quiz, right? Should I from the next time? Now the next one that we have is, look at this. Look at this. The question on your screen. The reflecting surface of plane mirror is it curved, inward or outward, or is it flat or three-dimensional? I think all of you know this. This time give me 100%. All should answer correct. What is the reflecting surface of the plane mirror? How much, what type of surface do we have in plane mirror? Yes, please. It is right. It is a flat mirror. It is a flat mirror. The next one is the leaderboard, but I'll show you the leaderboard after 2 questions. Let's have the suspense, a little more suspense. Okay. Let's have the suspense. Now the next question we have is dash is an angle. Listen, between normal and reflected ray. So how much is it? What do we call it? Angle of incidence, reflection, coincidence, direction. The angle between normal and reflected ray. Great, Anil. Anil is quite active. So guys, please do subscribe the channel. Subscribe, and it is called angle of reflection. You know why have you answered angle of incidence? Because you people did not read the question. You just read normal and reflected. You thought the missing word is angle of incidence. So that's how you have answered. Tell me if I am wrong. Tell me, have you answered that way? So the answer is the angle of reflection, and it is here. Lucky is the fastest, and the leaderboard has changed. Naguda is on top. Next question. Misclick. Oh, there are 4 questions only left. So I'll show you the leaderboard after 4 questions only now. So tell me, how many components of white light are there? I told you that white light is composed of different components, different colors. We call them VIBGYOR. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So how many components are there for the white light? See, this is a hint which I have given, and I know this time I'm going to have the perfect 100% score. Answer it, guys. It is right. It is 7. VIBGYOR. Haven't you seen the rainbow? How many of you have seen the rainbow? How many of you have seen the rainbow? This time we have Aditi on top. Next. Now 3 more questions. 3 more questions. These are all colors of spectrum. We know that the band of 7 colors is called spectrum. But these are all the colors except there is one color which is mentioned here which is not the part of those 7 colors. Which one is that? Is it indigo, blue, purple or green? What is that? Guys, all of you, I hope you all have subscribed to the channel. It is indigo, blue, purple or green. It is purple. Indigo is there. See, when we say VIBGYOR, so V is violet, I is indigo, B is blue, G is green, Y is yellow, O is orange, R is red. So there is no purple. There is no purple. Now, spectrum is Bache Arpita when white light splits into 7 colors. Have you seen the oil drop? Have you seen the CD where you can see those 7 colors appearing when white light falls on it? Or have you seen the rainbow? So now Lord Amit was the fastest, and the next question that we have is, all of you please like the class, and you can also share it with your friends. So now this is simple question, true or false? The dispersion of light is the separation of white light into spectrum. Oh, all of you have answered. Great. I have not even read the question and you have already answered. So it says true. And we have the leaderboard which looks like this. Sagar fastest, Aditi on top position. Next. Now this is going to be the last question of this quiz, which is question number 20, and here comes the question for you. Let's see how many of you answer this question and what is the final result. You have seen Newton's disk. This is a game changer. This is a game changer, guys. So what does Newton's disk depict? A disk which has 7 colors. When you rotate it, oh wow, out of 13, 10 have already answered, and the answer says spectrum of light. Yes, it is called spectrum of light. So now after 20 questions, who is the final winner? Let's see who is the final winner. So we have Aditi, who has come up as a final winner. So can we have a big round of applause for Aditi with 19,112 points. Great, Aditi, and thank you all of you. Thank you. It is not important to win all the time. What is more important is to participate and learn. So don't feel bad, guys. Next time we will have many more quizzes and we will be in the leaderboard. All right. So great. So right now just appreciate the one who has won the quiz, and that is Aditi. Congratulations, Aditi. Congratulations. Great. So that was a session on light. Now let's you want to see the Newton's disk? Okay. So now we have this session which was on light. Now I hope you people have liked the session, and if you have liked, you can actually click on the thumbs up, and you can share it with your friends and everybody, and please do subscribe to the channel. And you can also take, as I told you, plus subscription and iconic, which is really great. And do follow me on Unacademy app. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Have a great evening ahead. I hope all of you have subscribed to the channel and have pressed the bell icon, right? Thank you. All right, yes, take care and stay home, and please do wait for my next session where I will be covering all the other aspects, all the important topics which come under the main topic light. We will be talking about human eye and many more such things. So thank you, guys. This is your educator Shruti Sharma signing off. Bye bye. Have a great evening ahead.